Hi guys, welcome back. Let's get a message. Let's get you a message, may we? May we get a message, my babies? Smiley face, joy, number 30. Somebody's got cute nails, and it makes me happy. Smiley face, joy. I was led to believe that happiness is something that you find, but joy is something that you keep. I like the yellow. Smiley face, joy. Oh, good, because I need this just as much as you guys, because I was just in a really heavy conversation about scripture and Jesus and God. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the moral of the story is, like, is joy, right? God and Jesus. It's like the war of who has our souls, God or Satan. It's like finding the joy in life by observing yourself when you feel joy. Hold on to that, because like all of a sudden I have this shift. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh my gosh, what happened was you could rewind it, because I pushed play, and I had this, as I do. I want to smile for you guys, like, hi, welcome, and it's a real intention, like some sort of love. So anyways, right after I did that, an engaging smile, I felt better. And my neighbor left, the one I was talking to. Well, he's more than my neighbor, but after he left, I got a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I was like, oh, that's an authentic smile. Like, I was like, oh, I am happy. Like, but like we get like instant shift into like just bringing up one thing can change the whole mood. But you know what else? You can shift it right back by a smile that's real. Just happened. Okay, so we got smiley face and joy. Oh. Okay, what else? Let's do it this one. Ooh, so good. Smiley face. May we go deeper into this joy. Huh? Yes. Stillness. Stillness. be still. I usually go into the readings with an intention to have high energy to keep the audience, but like, just be still. I knew my messages were going to have a little upgrade eventually, and I could feel it. I can feel the messages upgrading because we are ascending. Stillness. Joy and stillness. Okay. What's the message? May we see more, please. Alone time. Yeah. Alone time. Someone enjoys their own company, or somebody will learn to. Somebody needs to if they don't. Somebody needs to be still so they can hear who they are, their own thoughts. Yo, you're gonna bring yourself joy by discerning whose thoughts are they? Like, where are these thoughts coming from? When you can be still and have alone time, you can discern. No, that's just projection. Because how I really feel is joy. You guys have natural joy that is within your alone time where you can be still and not listen to other people's influence. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Seraphine's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. By being alone and still and feeling that natural joy, just the natural state of you. I assume you guys hit the pillow at night and just into your sleep. I mean, a lot of people stay up and can't like get to sleep and they stress, but like the natural state, if you didn't have anything bothering you, would be just to like, that's a joyful energy. And it's a gateway. That energy is a gateway for others. Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation. Our voice is being activated. Once we're alone and still, and we can recognize what our thoughts are versus other people's thoughts, then we can speak from our own pocket of thought, which is the pocket of joy. Like we siphon from the pocket of joy. We siphon our thoughts from the pocket, the source of love, the sun energy. That's where we naturally align. Angelic attunement. Smiley face, joy, stillness, alone time. Somebody's voice is being activated through this divine support. I'm going to go a little longer this time because I want to something needs to be said and I can't quite find the words. So you guys are going to help me. Please. May we find our words. Alright, I'm going to get some tarot and we're going to tell a little story. A little story time. Now that we're alone. Kind of. We got Maximus. Hey, baby. May we get some information about this Seraphim's gateway through being alone. Seven of inspiration. This is an energy of somebody who is defending a position. Somebody who has just had a public accomplishment successfully acknowledged in the public eye, and now they have to defend it. Four of inspiration, a successful position. Your position has backup. It has the structure of four, which is stability. This is energy of reunion, celebration, homecoming, connection. I feel like there's a few of us that successfully accomplished something. We've been recognized for it, and now we can stand together. A position of power. This joy is natural sun energy. The willpower to succeed is, we want to keep the joy. We've got to protect the joy. Our thoughts. We have to protect our thoughts. Maybe we get more Queen of Materials. Somebody's very abundant. It's a very cozy energy. Let's get more. Defending what makes you feel at home. Having others, like-minded others surrounding you, protecting you. There's a few of us that are connected, protecting our joy. And then we have King of Cups, Muse of Emotions. This is a very mature, artistic energy. The love. This is like a full spectrum of joy in this card. Full spectrum. Gotta protect our joy. So much joy. How do we protect it? By leaning into it. Make a sigh in front of somebody so they can witness it. Witness it. It's funny, my friend always used to make fun of me because of the way I enunciate the H. They can witness it. They can witness it. And then we got 8 of Cups, or 8 of Emotions. This is an energy of leaving everything behind that was not working after long investment. You're looking at that black hole you just came out of, and you're like, a little too close, actually. Could you not flirt with the black hole? Keep a pushing forward. Somebody's walking away from possibly a lot of material wealth. I feel led to speak. I knew I was going to. Yeah, feeling led to speak. I can vouch for the afterlife of when you leave everything. I don't want to cry. I don't know what's going on with religion and God and Jesus, but I followed the word. Jesus says some things that are impossible for nearly everybody. Like the things he says to do, one of them is to leave everything behind. Okay, so the story was is they were walking from one city to the next, and there was a merchant with his wagon and all his things. He accumulated his whole life. That's what he was a wealthy man. He sold merchandise. But he heard about this Jesus, and he's got, he's on the same road to the towns, and so he was curious, and so he asked Jesus, like, "What's up, Jesus? What do I have to do to inherit this eternal life?" And Jesus said that he had to get rid of all that he had, sell all he had, give to the poor, and come and follow me, is what he said. So the man went away sorrowful because he was like, "Yeah, you're cute, Jesus. Not interested." And so he went away sorrowful, though. That's the word that was used. He's like, well, if he goes away sorrowful, he must have been sad. I mean, of course, it's like, nobody wants to get rid of everything. But I'm trying to say, yes, you do. It was crazy, I know. It was crazy. It's almost like, will God catch me? Will God forsaken me? It feels like that. But then when you get back on your feet, and such a miracle, undeniable things start happening when you have nothing, no attachments. It's like Jesus didn't, in my experience, I didn't assume that Jesus was like, do this so I know you are a follower. Sacrifice. No, it was more like, I wonder why he would want us to do that. There must be something behind it. And there is. It's a discovery of yourself because you have nothing to influence you except for what you start from scratch and then allow to start influencing you. And you pick very specific people to encounter, and that's it. And those people are just, it's like the afterlife, because I don't know, it's like to overcome attachments. Okay, so we all die, but if we can be ready to die years before we die, because we're ready to die, It changes the way you live. But when you aren't ready to die and you have all these things and you're like, no, I worked my whole life for these things, Megan. You got it twisty if you think I'm going to give it up now. Then you're not ready to die. You're like, no, I don't need to be ready to die for years, Megan. But your spirit wants to be authentic. And if you get rid of everything and you lose people, then they were never meant to be in your future if they can't accept your path. And so I lost everybody. But now the people that I've reconnected with, they can't treat me like they used to. They have to treat me the way I'm teaching them now to treat me, which is they don't get in my bubble without some sort of authentic acknowledgement. There's no more surface, how's the weather energy. I mean, there is, but it's a clear indication of where they stand with you at that point. I don't know what's going to happen now, but my life, like all the avenues have opened up, whereas before it was a reaction to projections instead of an initiation of my own projection. Like to see a reflection of you within another and not just a projection, that's when you'll know. People will start reflecting you, not bounced off projections of them. I wouldn't have mentioned this, but we have the 8 of emotions. This is walking away from everything. A lot of us don't do this intentionally. We lose everything because of natural disasters or a death or a breakup or but to intentionally, well, there are minimalists. It's an intentional choice to discover yourself and who you are without any influences. The fear is that we will be forever cast out for our rebelliousness. And so be it. It's like the red pill or the blue pill. You want to be in an illusion? I mean, some people's illusions are great. Like, some people are rich and they got all the things and they're like, I'd rather have this. But it's just a shell in all their ocean of emotion that they put down here and mute the truth of love. Things have got to change. And I believe a lot of us are being stripped of our things because we won't walk away on our own accord. It's like, unless this house is, or whatever, it's like, okay, so God or the universe works in mysterious ways, and he's, somebody had a terrible house fire and lost everything because you wouldn't do it on your own. God, something like, people's lives are going to be stirred up. Those who are trying to get out of stagnation but can't get themselves out of it, like something will happen, so you're able to reevaluate your directive in life, have the ability to change. Now that XYZ happened, are you going to go back to the old black hole? Or is this deep, deep, unending well of love and joy that you possess have a new day? Let's see, maybe we get a little bit more. The Chariot. We are being led to a path of healing. It starts from within. Somebody needs to have the alone time, or somebody has an abundance of an alone time, and they need a little direction within this stillness. Divine support. It took me like 3 years to get rid of everything I had. So, once I started doing it, I was like, this is amazing. Why do I want this? I'm like, what the fuck? It was like all the burdens just started. It's turned into a hobby. Very long process because I had accumulated so much shit. But it starts to be, I'm like, now I don't want anything. Or I do, like, I want the things I have, I want it to be really nice and last forever. Not just a bunch of stuff. So the Chariot. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. It's spirit with a target locked. Spirit's locked on to you and your dreams. You just have to connect with your own dreams. to be a player in life, not a watcher. Spirit will be, you will be your support. Others like myself that encourage this shift will be there as divine support. The afterlife, vouching for the afterlife. The priestess. Somebody knows and doesn't even need to say anything. You don't have to tell people what you're doing or why. Your silence is very telling. Your absence is very alluring. Your dreams are magnetic. You just have to let your dreams have a chance. What is this joy that we are desperate to let just ooze out of us? This is the, what is that? Solar plexus, your confidence center. Your dream compass. The solar plexus is the sun energy, and it's to be recognized as a compass. I love you guys. One more here. Gathering around the power of community. So this isn't forever. This is a balance. Both are needed. When you're alone, you can replenish yourself and just rediscover your joy. And then when you gain your charge back, your influence has so much more weight because you're doing the things, the inner work, which is nurturing the joy energy. So that's what we do. Warriors of love. I love you guys. I hope that helped. Until next time.